and this is the Google tour of Belize about combating HIV and AIDS, malaria, and other diseases in the country. We're going to stop the tour going to my hometown. I'm from Alamo, California. It is a small unincorporated community of about 15,000 people. It is a suburb located east of San Francisco. It is a very safe place. There's no delinquency, there are no gangs, no violence, there are no problems with plumbing or sewage, there's minimal pollution, and very little sickness. My house is located right here just off the freeway. It's within walking distance of 2 schools and driving distance of about 2 to 4 more. Something I like is how much I learned studying the country of Belize. The country of Belize is much different than my hometown. Belize has a higher crime rate than Alamo, California. It has high violence. There are many more homicides and other crimes consisting of burglaries and thefts. In some rare cases, there is crimes involving tourists, setting them up, or even kidnapping. The most dangerous part of Belize is the southern half, as far as diseases go, but also in the heavily populated cities, there are much more delinquents. Other safety issues that could affect health is road safety. There are not many laws, and there are a lot of careless drivers. There's absence of reinforcement to these laws as well. There are terrorism threats. There are some environmental hazards, including tropical storms and hurricanes, that clog drainage systems and waterways. Urban growth is also a problem, and we will start on with that. The capital of Belize is Belmopan. It is a city. It's a relatively large city, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. The main problem with Belmopan is the unsanitary sewage problem. It's escalating to a new level. There's an outpour of brown sewage into the Belize River, which is located right next to the city. It can actually be seen by planes, and what is more shocking is that rather than finding a solution to the problem, people have instead become immune to having to live with this low and unsanitary standard of water. They are adapting to the diseases that actually are forming in the water. The pollution buildup of the country is mainly due to development projects and growing population. There are 7 environmental issues related to pollution that affect the country's natural resources: high deforestation rates, improper solid waste management, polluted water, rapid coastal development, increasing poverty, weak institutional and legal frameworks, and the recent discovery of sweet crude oil. The country produces approximately 200,000 tons a year of solid waste from household and commercial establishments. Due to the country having solid soil and liquid waste management issues, this has resulted in the highly polluted Belize River. This can be seen through overflowing landfills, also causing resource degradation, in addition to raising health implications. Going to the largest city of Belize, Belize City. Here they're also suffering pollution due to the high development and poor water pollution management. The population of the city is about 57,000 people. It's almost 4 times as big as the city of Alamo. It has been reported that there are amounts of coastal water pesticide buildup in Oliver Creek, located right through the heart of Belize City. This is mainly due to rainwater washing the polluted water into the streams, but some of the chemicals that rub off from children and pets. However, more caution needs to be taken in the purification system of water in Belize, or restrictions of bathing locations need to be restricted so that drinking and other water needs to be separate. Belize water systems is a recent adaptation. It's one of the few Belize City is one of the few cities that actually has irrigate or water treatment plants. Belize Water Services is one of the many water services in Belize. Their mission statement is to improve the lives of consumers by delivering quality and cost-effective water and wastewater services. It is an environmentally responsible manner while promoting employee excellence. So there are approximately 460 water and wastewater distributors in Belize, but sadly it's not enough to confront the problems that they're currently facing. A main problem they have is deforestation. The deforestation is happening at a very, very, very accelerated rate in Belize. Scientists say that Belize's forest cover fell from 62.7% to 61.6% in between the years 2010 and 2012. That's a decline of 25,264 hectares. And the annual loss of 12,632 hectares is more than a quarter higher than the rate observed between 1980 and 2010. A side effect of this deforestation is that the water cycle will be disrupted. Trees absorb rainfall and produce water vapor that is released into the atmosphere. Trees also lessen the pollution in water by stopping polluted runoff. Without trees, this is not possible, causing water to be polluted and to be unusable. Here's a small city. It's called Orange Walk, and in this city they have suffered poisoning due to heavy metals in the water system. And this is all because of the trees that are being cut down. There's no way to stop the fertilizer from getting into the water that they're drinking. As far as malaria goes, Stan Creek and Tolelo are two areas that have a lot of malaria and hepatitis. The Cayo and Stan districts are under strict surveillance by Belize Agricultural Health Authority after cattle in Cayo and pigs in Stan Creek started showing symptoms of a disease called vesicular stomatitis and is locally known as sore mouth. Although there are areas that have a lot of malaria, also in the islands around the coast, there's relatively no risk of malaria. In Belize City and in the islands, there is very low risk of getting malaria. But the only worry is that it is a tropical climate and precautions should be taken as the diseases and bacteria spread more effectively and rapidly in the humid climate. To end the tour, we're gonna go to the biggest hospital in Belize. It's located in Belize City. It is known as the Carl Huesner Medical Hospital.